turn number 4. Logan Schuhart not able to turn the car back underneath him to get the spot back. Give the third spot to Casey Kane.
White flag has waved for Kyle Larson as he rolls out of turn 2 and takes it down the back straightaway. One more set of corners.
Through turns 3 and 4, he looks to tie with a 4th Knoxville Nationals win, and Kyle Larson wins the Knoxville Nationals for the 4th time in his career. Celebrating his 4th Knoxville Nationals win, how about make some noise for Kyle Larson?
Extremely surreal. Yeah, just to talk about the day, kind of, the range of emotions. I mean, even going back the last couple days, like I had no emotion. I knew I wouldn't be able to race, but there was still that glimmer of hope of the rain and the forecast. And then last night rained out, and then I woke up this morning and it showed a ton of rain coming, and I was very excited, very pumped. And then like every 30 minutes I was checking, it was getting better and better, and watched the day show there, and the sun was coming out. So, but when I got in the car, the Cup car, it only showed like a 10% chance of rain at 6 p.m. or something. So I was like, all right, well, that's a bummer. I was, kind of sad from it. And then, just got focused on the Cup race, was struggling, but we were making improvements, and all of a sudden Cliff came on the radio and said that there was a rain delay here. They hadn't started hot laps yet, and I got a kickstart of emotion there. It just wild how I'm here tonight now, or tomorrow, I guess, Sunday, standing here talking to you. So huge thank you to everybody at Hendrick Motorsports, HendrickCars.com, everybody at HMS for supporting dirt racers. Myself and Corey Day here racing tonight. I really couldn't do any of this without them. I wouldn't have any Knoxville Nationals championships without Hendrick Motorsports. So fourth Knoxville Nationals in a fashion like this is unbelievable.
Let's talk about the race itself, that 50 laps. You start on the pole, you lead the entire way. There were only 12 or 13 cars on the lead lap at the end of the race, and you did Paul Silva, another Knoxville Nationals. What made this 57 so good?
Yeah, I felt really, really good there early. I was actually a bit nervous. I felt too free, too loose and kind of spinning, but I was nervous when I got to traffic if I'd be just really out of the track, but it seemed like I could just carve up through there. So I felt like I had a huge lead probably at the break, but the track was opening up at that point, so I wasn't sure, honestly, who was in second at that point, where they were running or anything, but my engine was stumbling super bad on the start, so it made the first lap tricky for me, just trying to make the right decision through 1 and 2 and get a good exit. But I felt like just judging myself off the lappers, I thought it was going to be hard for anybody to kind of close on me and then make a move. So car was just unreal. Thanks to Paul Silva, Trevor. I think Doug went home. He didn't expect us to be racing today. So wish he was here. Kevin Kozlowski as well. Bittersweet, I took a start away from Trevor Canales here in the Knoxville Nationals, so that was a bummer. But I think we'll like this 200K and this trophy a little bit more. But thanks to all of our sponsors too. All About Your Alternative. I hope Dennis is here still. Flow Racing, Hendrick Cars, like I said, JVI Group, Durst, Glenn Stiers, Roto-Rooter, Finley. Who am I forgetting? I forget somebody every time. Fulton Brothers Trucking. There's so many good people that help us out. So just still can't believe it, honestly. It feels like a little bit of a dream right now.
I want to ask you about Paul Silva. Paul doesn't do interviews. He doesn't talk to the public. There's so many fans that are never going to really have the curtain peeled back into his mind. Can you shed some light on what makes him such a good crew chief and why he is a 4-time Knoxville Nationals winning car owner and crew chief with you?
Well, we don't really talk either, so he doesn't do much talking at all. But he's just such a strong mind. He's so smart. For somebody who's never been behind the wheel of any sort of race car other than his Chevy Silverado, probably that's probably the only thing he's ever gotten behind the wheel of. So for him to be as good as he is as a crew chief is just unreal. He can read the car better than I can feel it, and I think having that combination of that helps me just hammer the shit out of it and run a sprint car how it wants to be. So I'm so fortunate to be with him. I hope someday he does peel the curtain back and teach you guys and let you behind the scenes of his life and all the hard work that he's put in to get to this point of being a however many time Knoxville Nationals champion, a 360 Nationals champion, ASCS champion. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of wins across all different drivers. So just a blessing I had to race for him.
And back to you. You delivered a moment tonight at Knoxville Nationals that people are going to talk about for the rest of their lives. I don't know if you're aware of this, but according to Flight Aware, your flight here was the most tracked flight in the entire world. The entire world tonight to get here and put on a show for these fans. Whenever you think about this, whether it's in one day, 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years down the road, what are you going to appreciate most about this day?
Well, it's kind of cool that's a stat because I figured, somebody be tracking Donald Trump or Taylor Swift or something, but no, just I hope all the fans that were bitching and moaning about us, running a prelim night now understand why. So anybody watching at home, on the internet, in the stands, I hope you realize this was the best case scenario, and this is exactly why we entered in the Knoxville Nationals.
And the last thing I want to ask you, this is a pretty good send-out for what's likely your last sprint car race in 2026.
Yeah, I mean, Thursday night was. Sorry, I'm talking so much, man. No, Thursday night was supposed to be the last one. So again, a bit unreal and surprised that I'm here. So love to cap off the season with $200,000 and another crown jewel, and can't wait to put this trophy on 501 Kilo Lima.